a live workout, folks, and give myself some exercise in the bag. It's going to be fun. I haven't warmed up yet. Haven't put my gloves on yet. I'll do that real quick. I don't really feel like I need that much of a warm-up today. I feel like I'm ready to hit the bag. I feel pretty good. I think maybe I ate the right food this morning. I didn't have much because I knew I was going to be working out later, so I had 1 banana and 2 slices of bacon. And I feel like that's going to do good for my energy levels today. Make sure my legs are loose, ready to throw high kicks. So do these swing kicks, loosen up your hamstrings really quickly. Do this other side to side stretch. Gonna do. Gotta open up the side of your legs also. Alright, let me get my gloves on. I'm going to start hitting this bag. I don't want to waste too much time today. I just want to go, start hitting the bag, get a workout in, be ready for the rest of my day. Do a workout, eat some lunch, and go to work. I may move this camera around a couple times. Get the view from the windowsill over there. Sometimes it gives you some cool angles, so I'll probably move it here in a few minutes. I'm going to start out with it here while I'm just starting the workout out. Make sure. See good. Get this angled correctly. All right, I think that'll work for right now. All right, gonna warm up with some punches. Punch warm up these days by throwing the ones that's here. You throw quickly. Fast way to get warmed up. Yeah, cross over and over. And that'll warm you up really quick. Kicks. Still kind of just warming up here. So just being a little relaxed with it. As you get going, you feel warmer. Try to feel that kick faster and faster. Maybe you want to go higher with it. Back around. Not all the way warmed up yet. I'm getting there. It feels natural for you for your warm up. Maybe practice your technique some while you're warming up. Sometimes it might require you to go slower. So you go full blast, you might want to go a little slower to work on your technique. A little slower, a little less power. Just make sure you're throwing it correctly. And help you work on the things like getting your hand back to your face. That's something I constantly have to work on. Especially on my hooks, I've noticed. On my hooks, I'm more likely to bring it back low, so I really try to focus on it when I can. Get your hand back where it's supposed to be. Then we can start speeding it up some. Kicks. Just gotta have fun with it. Y'all doing all right? Don't forget to tap that subscribe button. You guys should make sure to check out the workout videos on my channel. I've got it organized into a playlist called The Workouts. You can click on that and go through it. Select which follow along workout you want to do. And I'll guide you through it step by step. And on there, that's how you do a combo. Do that combo for a while. Maybe we'll do burpees and stuff too. So definitely make sure to check out the workouts if you're wanting to get a good workout in for yourself. Just click on that and watch one. On these live workouts, I mostly hit the bag. And on the pre-recorded workouts, yeah, that's the majority of it. But there's also, push-ups and core, stuff like that. Alright, let me change the angle of the camera to the windowsill. How you guys doing? Y'all doing alright? How you doing? Yeah, I'm going to change the angle like I was talking about. Sometimes the angle's pretty cool when I do it from over here by the windowsill. It gets a whole different look on it. Let me get the bag where you can actually see what's happening. There we go. Sometimes this just looks cooler, This is the oblique kick. Knee up. It comes down to the inside of their knee. Boom, right? And then I like to follow it up with a head kick. Make sure it's good in there good. Let's see, what was I just doing a second ago? I was doing jab, cross, jab, round kick. I'll do a few more of those. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing a lead leg round kick. I'm not even doing a switch. I'm just picking up and kicking. So the least amount of telegraph possible. Doesn't have as much power as your switch kick, right? Or as a turning kick, but it's the least amount of telegraph. Just pick up the kick, and it's worth practicing that one and developing power in it as much as you can, anyway. Make sure this back stays in the shot. You guys like this camera angle better? I know some people do. That's opposed to the one we were just at a minute ago. This one's more close up, more in the action, I guess. What you got? Go on a plank. Let me read here. Interesting. Do a leg kick series for a minute. We're gonna do a oblique kick, leg kick. And of course, that's one thing about this angle is it doesn't take much to get the bag out of the camera shot. But some people like this angle better than the angle where I have the phone farther away, but you can see more of it farther away. So on the oblique kick, if you guys aren't familiar with it, you are, of course, if you're a martial artist, this is just obvious to you, but when you throw the kick, you're landing with the heel, right? The heel is what's hitting, not the flat part, not the toes, the heel, right? The heel is what you're trying to hit with. Well, side kicks, the thing to remember that most people forget about is it's supposed to come back the same way it goes out. I'm guilty of it too. Sometimes people throw the side kick, right, and then it just kind of drops. But it's supposed to come back the way it came out. So it's supposed to come out, boom, make it straight back. Makes it harder to catch the kick, right? So I've been trying to make sure I practice that. When I throw my side kicks, I think about that retraction. Try to make sure that I do it. You guys, if they're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Maybe look at one of the videos too, not just the live. I got some fun videos on here. A lot of follow along fitness kickboxing workouts is the majority of my channel, but I'm working on some other stuff too. The workouts are great. I think they'll get anybody in shape. My most popular one right now is the 10, 30, 45, where you can pick your own length of the workout and provide stopping points. And it really goes to almost an hour. It's just bonus round. Alright, so my front kick, push kick, teep kick, throw it. You know, when he knows he's expecting you to actually hit him with that, you come up, throw the kick instead, right? Come up, round kick to the side of the head. round kick, pull. Slow side kick. Alright, catch my breath. I'm going to throw 10 consecutive kicks quickly. Get my air and do it again for a few times. Alright. You can do that 10 times and knock out 100 kicks in like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Let's see what we got here. Got something new. And some of you folks love that spinning back kick. I like to spin the side kick better. Got a few more sets of this 10 kicks though. What was that, 3? 3 or 4? I think it's 3. When you do it consecutively like that, real quick, it's a little different. Because when you're just trying to knock them out, you're not really getting the full torque on there. It helps slow you down a bit. It's better, but when you're just trying to boom, 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 you got to modify it a little bit. There's your back kick, right? I'm not going to say something about me doing this when doing the back kick. Not wrong. You guys know about angle kicks? Where instead of throwing your round kick, you instead come up at an angle. I think I might have been doing this when I was doing my 10 kicks. Come up at an angle like this. Right, it's a little sneakier because you're coming up. You don't have the full round kick, but what I found is that you can sneak this up there without them knowing you're going to throw a kick sometimes. You can throw this at head level without hardly moving your body around. Or literally, you can just be there and be like, and you just notice my body barely moved. Do on this side. So, small amounts of telegraph, you can just flip it up there, all sneaky like, here to the jawline. See what I mean? And you can do it to the side too, at an angle. Making it where your body doesn't move much, because the whole point of this is making it land. So you're trying not to telegraph. So your body doesn't actually move much. Doesn't have the full power of a round kick. But the point of this one is just to make sure it lands. Sometimes that's all you need, especially if you're doing it on the liver side. You're trying to hit it in the liver. You know? Nobody wants to get hit by a liver shot. I will say on this side though, if you're kicking with your lead leg, it's a little bit harder to do it with the force that you want. Even though yes, it has less power, you still want some power on there. So this maybe I'd still do a switch kick, or maybe I'd do it off of something else, right? I'm coming in doing something. Maybe I'm jab, punch, step over and kick. I don't know, just a thought. Then I can do a regular round kick. Let me see. Somebody said something down here. Some takedowns on a punching bag. It's kind of hard to do a takedown on a punching bag. Doesn't quite look right. My takedowns are a little limited anyway. I have a few sweeps. And then I guess really anybody can do a double leg takedown if you just think about it. Not too difficult concept like playing football, right? Or single leg takedowns, people like that. But the main ones I got is the sweep, right? And mine mostly works if they're jamming you up, because the main sweep that I'm best at is where I step behind their foot. You step behind their foot, kick their heel out from under them and push them, and they go boop. So, but you got to get close enough to be in that position to do it first. A lot of the takedowns you see in MMA and stuff, I'm not as good at those. They're doing stuff that they're shooting down, right? They're shooting down, grabbing for a single leg or a double leg. Tell you the good defense for them is a sprawl, right? Somebody trying to do one of those takedowns on you, they're coming down to take you down, right? Whether it be single leg or double leg, they trying to take you down, you sprawl, all right? What you're doing with your sprawl, you're trying to get your hips to hit the mat. It's not the same as, say, a burpee, right? When you're sprawling, you are dropping your hips straight down to the mat as fast as you can, because they're coming in under you. If you do it while somebody's trying to do a takedown on you, you're not really hitting the floor so much like this, you're landing on them because they're trying to take you down. So you can sprawl like that, right? They try to come at you for a takedown, and you do a sprawl, and now you're on top of them. What you do from here, lay your chest on top of their back, and then spin around and take their back, put them in a choke. Anyway, that was the one thing I actually got decent at for the short period of time I did jiu-jitsu. But I didn't do jiu-jitsu for very long. I did it for just long enough to try to defend myself against people that actually knew what they were doing with jiu-jitsu. So I need a little bit more of that. I've been doing kicks since I was 11, you know. So the kicks and punches I've done since I was 11, mainly the kicks. It was Taekwondo back then. And I've modified and changed it up a little bit when I started doing fitness kickboxing taught by Muay Thai guys that had me tweak what I was doing a little bit. So I don't even know whether or not I'll still call what I'm doing in here Taekwondo like what I was trained in, because I slightly tweaked it. Don't forget about your footwork. The good old round step. The good old round step. He's coming forward you, so you move your back foot this way. Boom. Yeah, for a different angle. Sometimes from the back of the head. And then of course, what I did a second ago, step and then round step. Boom. I would get people with that a lot back in the day when I was sparring. And this one too. Just depending on what direction I wanted to go. If I'm like this and I want to go that way, well, I have to step first for that to work, because you don't ever cross your feet. Never do that. Never cross your feet. So to go that way, I got to move my legs closer to that side. So go that way first, right? So I'll step that way and then do my round step, hit them on the back of the head. If I want to go that way, it's much simpler. All I got to do is the round step. And they do that when they're doing their attack. They come past me, leaving me open to kick them in the back of the head. And so a little more complicated this way, but it still works. I'll side step, then round step, then kick. And it worked pretty well. Let me increase the power of some of these. Oh, let me see. Somebody said something before I looked last. Switch the other leg. I'll tell you, one of the things I changed, like, cause you know, I trained Taekwondo growing up and stuff, up until adulthood and into some adulthood. And with karate guys who bought up in Taekwondo school. But let me tell you something, though. Karate and Taekwondo, the way they do it, let me move this over some. They kick with the top of their foot like that, or maybe with the instep, because it's stronger than that. And then the Muay Thai guys hit with the Shin. And that's one of the things that I changed when I started doing fitness kickboxing that was taught by Muay Thai guys and MMA fighters, is I switched and started kicking with my shin instead of my foot. And before that, I kicked with my foot, or instep. Now I'm usually kicking with my shin. So, and it's still okay if you end up hitting with your foot. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to hurt your foot, because you actually see it all the time in MMA fights where people land knockout headshots with their foot, and they're walking around fine afterwards. But I think usually though, when they're throwing that, they're probably still aiming with their shin, but because of the person moving, it ends up catching with the foot. And it's usually just the person that gets kicked that's in trouble. The other guy's all right. I think one of the last knockouts I saw, something like that happened, where a guy was throwing a kick and ended up landing, well, not even the instep part, but with the foot. And knocked the dude out with it, and he was fine. He was still walking around okay. He didn't hurt his foot. So, still though, shin, much bigger, stronger bone. So, this makes a lot of sense. You just got to condition those shins so it doesn't hurt, or it doesn't hurt you as much when you hit somebody with it. Hey, buddy. I only speak English, so I don't know what you're saying. Double spinning back fist? I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, I can do a spinning back fist. I don't know what you mean by double. You know, in back fist, I usually like to throw something on it first. And spin around. So I don't know what you mean by double, because when you play your spinning back fist, you've already come through. You know, it's not like unless you mean do it twice. Boom, boom, like that, you know, you make yourself all dizzy. Don't really recommend that. So, a little bit of time here. Hold on a second, guys. Right back over there. I am on a time limit today because I do got to get going to work in a little while. I still want time to eat lunch first. So, been eating a lot of turkey tacos lately. Got regular taco meat today, but usually I've been making it with extra lean turkey meat. And it's pretty wild to learning how healthy that seems to be if you want to lose weight. Just switch your meat to extra lean turkey meat, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, You know, I kept having to tighten my belt. Even though I was eating mostly tacos for a month, I kept losing weight. Because they were the turkey tacos. Just gotta have a little fun with it for a minute. Bounce around, get loose. Somebody wanted to fly knee a minute ago. More than one fly knee you can do. Here, the bag's taking up too much of the camera. Hold on. One of your knee strikes, right, is like, you know, the Karate Kid front kick, where you do it with the knee. Instead, that's one of your fly knees. It's probably one of the more common ones you'll see in the MMA might match. It's something like that. And then there's also where you jump straight up, and the non-kicking, I'm going to kick with this one, the non-kicking knee shoots out behind you while you do it, like this. That's another one. It's hard for me to quite get it on this bag. With that base there. I just kind of scratch the bag when I do that one. So on the bag, I think it works better to do this one because I kind of go into it more. Also, you have the old jump up, elbow and the knee in at the same time. That thing, you see some Muay Thai guys do that sometimes, only way better than me because they're Muay Thai, right? Where they jump up knee and elbow all at once. Boom! You know, those guys are experts in the knees and elbows, so they do it best, but it's still a fun thing. Boom! And why not work on it, son? The 540 round kick. All you do is step first before doing a tornado, if you know how to do tornadoes. You just step, give yourself some extra momentum. And throw a tornado kick and boom, you got a 540 round kick. You see the tornado, you know, you kind of spin around backwards and do it. For the 540, take a step first. Another one I kind of like is do a hop switch and then tornado for a 540 variant for close range, which this one, you wouldn't ever really use it for anything other than to have fun on the bag. At least I say that. I get surprised sometimes people want to see in MMA. Stuff I see in MMA sometimes that works will surprise me. Like this right here actually could in certain scenarios work. Oh, that's a terrible landing. You gotta get your distance right. But only in specific scenarios. Like a guy's running away, doesn't know what you're doing. Because I used to say the tornado kick would never work. I used to say that. But now I've seen more than one fight where somebody's been knocked out with one. The main one I'm remembering, the guy was running away. And so it made it work perfectly. He was chasing him down with a kick. Do that a couple more times, it's fun. The other hand. Spin, I can do back fist punch. Not in position for a back fist from there. Right? I can do a back fist punch. You know, that's actually feels pretty good. Throwing the punch at the spin back fist, maybe I'll do jab, spin back fist, punch. You could say jab, spin back fist, jab, but it doesn't feel like a jab when you come back around with it because you have so much momentum going. It's got more strength in it than when you're just standing here jabbing. See, that I kind of like. But you're not in a position to throw a back fist with the other hand if you back fist. If your back fist, you have to come forward backwards again. It wouldn't make any sense. But back fist punch, you can. That makes sense. I'm going to start chilling out. That's started making me dizzy, all those spins. I did my tornadoes, my 540s, and then spinning back fists. Starting to get a little bit dizzy. I need to chill for a second. I need to start wrapping it up anyway. Like I said, I got things to do. I got to go work my regular job today. Get enough of you people to subscribe and actually watch my content. Maybe I can spend more time doing this and less time doing a boring job. I think that's going to take a long time to build this channel where it could be my job, but that would be amazing. Sure would. Imagine if I got paid to come work out 4 hours a day. That'd be great. And it would probably be like that because I'd do these live workouts, but then I would still be needing to make follow along workout videos also, you know. So you got to spend more time training, getting better. Something I'm going to do real quick This, the pull-up bars behind me. You guys ever do dead hangs? I'm gonna take my gloves off of this. I might be done with the gloves anyway. But the dead hangs are amazing for your shoulders and your back. And I've been having some shoulder issues with this shoulder for over a year now. And I started doing dead hangs and it's getting way better. It's still not all the way better. I don't quite have full range of motion back, but way more than I did before I started doing dead hangs. And the dead hang, you're hanging on the bar and you're just relaxing all the muscles, except for your grip, of course, because you got to hold yourself there. Whatever grip you like, that one, whatever. I just kind of like one like this. And then just hang. And if you want more on your back, oddly enough, put your toes down. And I feel it coming through my back more, stretching out my back. And when I have my toes up, I feel like it's stretching my shoulders more. That's just me. Let's see what he's got to say here. Well, I got one. And I mean, I did for well over a decade. You know, you're talking to a third-degree black belt here. They sold my Taekwondo school 1 year before I was eligible to get my 4th degree to a karate school, and they would have given me a 4th degree in karate, but they wanted me to go relearn all their kata, and I didn't want to do that, so I just kept training in that karate school for like another 3 years or so. So I was training for almost long enough to be a 5th degree. It would have been the Taekwondo guys the whole time. So, but yeah, I do have somewhere that I go sometimes, but it's just a fitness kickboxing place, but I'm wanting to switch over. Well, they're more than a fitness kickboxing place. They're a full gym with all sorts of stuff, but that's all I'm signed up for. I'm wanting to switch over and do something where I can spar again. All right, I'm going to cool it down. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you check out some of the workout videos. They're really good. You know, you guys can check those out. It'd be great. You need to build up more watch hours. You know, I just recently made it over 500 subscribers. And if I had 3,000 watch hours, I'd be a turn on memberships and stuff like that. It would help me a bit, but I'm nowhere near that. So, guys, check out some videos. Check out some videos on here. Hit subscribe so you see my stuff when it comes up. I'm going to cool it down and chill. I think I'll do some stretch. I'm going to move this bag out of the way because I'm going to do some stretching. All right. It's always good to stretch at the end of these workouts. So, hilarious. Whew. Yeah, actually, my Taekwondo instructor, his instructor was Brad Whitlow, who's the current Taekwondo Grand Master of whatever one they're in. I don't know what it is, what organization, but yeah, Brad Whitlow's the inventor of this stretching device here that most of you probably never heard of. Most people have never heard of it. The ISOMAX. Hold on a second. Yeah, this ISOMAX thing. It looks weird, but it's kind of cool because it just holds you in the stretch, and you can actually use it to where you can literally like hold your legs open and let gravity pull. It's pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna do some stretching. But yeah, I was actively in a martial arts school from the time I was 11 until about 22, something like that. And then I took some years off, went back for another couple of years to a different one. Took some years off again, went back to another one. So, then tried jiu-jitsu briefly. Then started doing the fitness kickboxing stuff. Yeah, get these stretches in. And sometimes I got some stuff on here that shows you tutorials on how to do certain kicks. You know, I've done some where I've taught you how to do a tornado kick, taught you how to do the 540, showing how to throw a twist kick, a crescent kick, all those kinds of things. I have one where I'm just teaching people how to tie their martial art belt. And I do it the way that I was originally taught back in the day. Came here with my 3rd degree belt and used it and did the tying. I was surprised. Some people thought it would be hard to untie it. And I'm like, no. I guess they haven't worn one of those martial art belts before. I think it's the way they're shaped. Is why they're always easy to untie. Sometimes they come untied on you while you're training. And you got to retie it during class. You know, it's not like they're round like a rope. You know, they're more rectangular and flat. You know, so they're not going to go out super, super tight. You know. Stretch child's pose. But yeah, guys, y'all make sure you hit the subscribe button. Watch the workout videos, some fun stuff. I like doing Cobra right after child's pose. Just to stretch the core. To me, it just feels good on the back. All right. Oh, you guys want to see what they say is the correct way to get up? You know, I like to soften up when I feel good with it. But yeah, say from here, get this hand up, right? Almost like so you can use it if you need to protect your face. You're supposed to lift. Whoop. All right, so you lift up, whoop, and then swoop through and come up. It's to help you come up with your hands up. I think is the whole point of that. Well, I said that's the correct way. Anyway, guys. Hey, thanks, buddy. Thanks for subscribing. Dogecoin. Ooh, with elbows, yeah, that'd be cool. Sitting with elbows. Should I cross them back? Yeah, I could have done that. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit subscribe and do watch some of the other videos, especially if you're looking to get in shape, because most of the videos on here are targeted towards fitness to try to help you get in shape. So do make sure you take a look. I got some short ones and some long ones, all right? You got some as short as 10 minutes. We can do a 10-minute workout. I do recommend doing longer ones because they're more effective, right? But I have them as short as 10 minutes. And then I have the longer ones. The most popular one at the moment is the 10, 30, 45. You get to pick your own workout length. So, and it's got a bonus round, so it goes up to almost an hour. Anyway, guys, see you around. Make sure you watch the content. Have a good day. Keep kicking it.